welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this Valentine's Day inspired look. Okay, so I did something different for you guys because I'm constantly doing like the same type of makeup looks with just like different colors. So I'd been practicing this halo look for I don't know how long. And I'm so happy with the way it came out, and if you guys want to know how to achieve this Valentine's Day look, then just keep on watching. So the first thing we're going to do is moisturize, and for that I'm just going to be applying some moisturizer with a Luxie 524T brush. Moving on to the eyes, to prime my eyes I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. And to blend that I'm going to be using my broken, crusty, old beauty blender. To set my eyes I'm going to be using the Airspun Translucent Powder. To apply that I'm going to be using the same damp beauty blender. For today's look, I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance palette. The first shade I'm going to go in with is the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm going to be applying that with a Ipsy L34 blending brush. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Warm Taupe, and this is going to go just above the crease on the outer corner. Next, I'm going to be taking a Morphe R37 brush, and I'm going to be dipping into the shade Love Letter, and this color is going to go on the outer and the inner corner of your eye. With a Morphe R41 brush, I'm going to be applying the same color Love Letter into the inner corner of the eye. Then I'm going to go back in with that burnt orange shade and make sure everything is evenly blended out. Next I'm going to be taking this flat brush and I'm going to be picking up the shade Primavera, and this is just going to go in the center of the lid. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the other eye off camera. Okay, so I'm back with lashes and liner, and if you want to know how I do my liner, then just click the link in the description of how I do my liner. Okay, so moving on to the face. So we already moisturized before we did the eyes, so now we can move on to priming. Okay, so for priming today I'm going to be using the Nivea Men Post Balm Shave in Sensitive. I am hella sick. I have bronchitis, so my nose area is super dry and irritated. It doesn't look irritated, but it's super sensitive right now. Then I'm going to be taking this Mary Kay primer. I actually really like this primer. It really helps with like dry skin and dry patches like that. I'm just going to be putting that on my nose area because it is super dry. So for foundation I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Warm Nude. Okay, so since my beauty blender is like completely destroyed, apply my foundation. I'm using the Morphe M439 brush. So I'm going to just pack it into my skin and then buff it out once it's all packed in. To set my under eyes, I'm using the Airspun Translucent Powder, and I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender to apply that under my eyes so that it doesn't look cakey. Something that I've learned in the past few weeks, to be honest, is when you apply bronzer, you want to apply the bronzer directly on top of your foundation. No matter if it's cream or powder, you want to apply it directly on top of your foundation, because if you put powder on that and then you put your bronzer, whether it's cream or powder, again, if you do that, then you're just layering and layering, you know, different things. Using my Morphe R41 brush, I'm going to be applying all of the colors that I did on my lid to my lower lash line. For my lower lash line, I'm going to be using the Telescopic by L'Oreal Paris. Moving on to my brows, I'm going to be using the Naked Urban Decay Basics palette, and I'm going to be using the shade of Faint to apply my eyebrows. For my bronzer today, I'm going to be using a Morphe R7 brush. Bronzer, I'm going to be using the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. And then I'm just going to be sculpting the rest of my face. And then I'm going to be taking that Airspun powder on that damp beauty blender and be setting the parts of my face that I did not put bronzer. Onto my nose, I'm going to be using the same bronzer. Okay, so it's Valentine's Day, which means blush is a must, and I'm going to be using the American Beauty blush, and it has this glow to it that is absolutely beautiful, and I have to wear it today because it's a Valentine's look and it's a must. To apply that, I'm using this Sonic Kajuk brush, and I'm going to dip in, and you want to make sure that you shake off this powder because especially with blush, you always want to make sure you shake off the excess powder. I'm just going to be dabbing it on my cheeks just so we don't move the foundation. Next, for that highlight, which is also a must because you want to glow and you want your man to be staring at you nonstop because you're glowing. Okay, so my camera stopped recording right when I started to apply the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop highlighter. I put it on the highest point of my cheeks, my nose, my upper lip, and then I set my face with the All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray because it's Valentine's Day and let's be real, you're gonna be doing a variety of things. So for lips today, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D liquid lip in the shade Bow and Arrow. This is probably one of my favorite liquid lips because of the formula. This stays on all day. It does not give you butthole lips, and it is Valentine's Day, so you could totally switch this out for like a pink or maybe just a lip gloss, but I just really like this and the formula of it, so I'm gonna use this. So that completes this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and helped you out. I tried something different. I've never done a halo type of look, and I really hope this helped you guys out a lot because this is my first time doing a halo effect because I'm usually just like the basic outer corner, inner corner, whatever. But you know, if you guys have any other ideas in mind, please comment them down below because I will definitely do what you guys want me to do. Duh. So yeah, everything that I use will be in the description along with all my social media, so be sure to follow me on that along with my Twitter because I do polls on Twitter to see what type of looks that you guys want me to do. So yeah, I really hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day. Make sure you wear setting spray if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.